Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiiba at kakaibang plataporma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techie Mami, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello. Yes. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I know. Friday na naman po. Talagang napakabilis ng mga araw. And really, it just breezes right through. Sabi nga ni Tita Baby Del Coro, hindi niya makapaniwala na it's already August. Tama. August, ano na ngayon? July 30 na ngayon. In 2 days, August na. So, sobrang lampas na ng kalahati ng taon. After August, ano na, Burr months ulit. Ano ba yan? Magdi-December na kaagad. Parang ganun-ganun lang. Natapos na naman yung 2021. My goodness, and we're still in the pandemic, of course. But anyway, before I start anything, no, I just want to this issue about, diba kasi online, everything, ang mga pag-shopping natin ngayon because of social distancing, ginagawa natin online. I just want to share an experience, a bad experience that I had with with Lazada. Sorry, but I have to say this kasi nakakainis 'di ba? Tayo, mo-order tayo and all that. Ang importante kasi talaga is to be informed lagi. Hindi ba okay lang naman kasi pagka yung service na disrupt kasi because of calamities and all that, kasi alam ko it's been raining for the past few days kasi nag-order kami ng ng ihawan. I ordered that mga July 20 or 19 pa. Anyway, I ordered that ihawan, that grill nung mga times na yon. Tapos I got a confirmation from Lazada July 22 that the product was already nalagay na dun sa natanggap na yung order tsaka hinahanda na for shipping, no? So July 22, they told me that it was going to be shipped out of the Bulacan hub kasi dinala from I don't know where into sa May Kawayan, Bulacan noong July 22. Tapos nakakuha ko ng email tsaka ng notice dun sa website na July 22 daw tatanggalin na from the May Kawayan, Bulacan hub. Tinrack ko yung delivery. Tapos, after that, nakalagay doon, umalis na from there, dapat kinuha na ang dapat kasi delivery date no, July 22, pero na-late dahil sa ulan, sabi July 24 daw dadating sa amin. Which is kasi, meron kaming event noon kailangan namin talaga actually yung ihawa na yun before the 24th, kaya nga pumayag ako na July 22. Pero yun na nga, delayed, so fine, July 24. So that day, we were waiting for it, tsaka binigay pa nila yung number at ng kanilang delivery company, which is Cimex, X-I-M-E-X. Nandito nga sa ko, tapos nakalagay doon yung pangalan ng driver, Juan Carlo, tsaka yung cellphone number na sinabi, they deliver na raw on the 23rd, aalis na doon. So, by the 24th, darating sa amin. Well, inantay namin ng 23, I think ito sa Saturday or Friday or Saturday. Inantay namin, tapos yun nga, because they gave a phone number, obviously, kagaya ng mga ibang mga messenger services na nagbibigay ng telephone number para pwede mong tawagan yung driver. Yung Grab, pwede mong tawagan. Lalamove, pwede mong tawagan. Siyempre, yung Lazada din magbibigay ng number kasi kahit sa Shopee, ganun, pwede mong makausap yung driver. So, ang aking better half ay nag-text na sa kanila, nag-try pa tumawag, nagre-ring naman yung number, pero walang sumasagot. Nung day na supposedly i-deliver sa amin. So, nothing, wala, hindi sumasagot. So, inantay pa rin namin, di dumating ng day na yon. Tapos, so it didn't happen, di dumating. So, next day, we were trying to, because nga yung event namin was sa Sunday. So, umalis na kami ng bahay, sa out of town kami. Biglang that day, biglang Sunday, tumatawag sa akin saying na i-deliver na raw nila. Wala kami sa bahay, right? Sinong tatanggap nun? So, sabi nila, sige ma'am, i-deliver na lang natin ng Monday, sabi sa akin, nung Juan Carlo na yon, na sabi ko, bakit di kayo sumasagot sa text sa tawag nung hindi kayo dumating nung day na yon, right? Di honey ho man lang to tell us that it was going to be delayed or kasi daw umuulan, nasiraan daw sila, blah, blah, blah. So, sabi niya, ma'am, di bale, Monday na lang namin di-deliver first thing between 9 o'clock to 12 bago mag-lunch po. Dadali na dyan, unahin. Ganun talaga. Sabi ko, sige. Ha? Yun. Tapos sinabi niya, sabi namin, bakit hindi niyo sinasagot yung text tsaka tawag? Hindi daw dinadala yung phone na yun. Sabi ko, ayun yung phone number na binigay na Lazada na kontakin kayo eh. Ba't niya iniiwan? Hindi sinasagot. Nagre-ring naman. Hindi namin dinadala. Hindi ba hindi yung reason? Pati text hindi sagutin. Ano ba naman yung mag-text, di ba? Nasasabihin kung darating or hindi. Anyway, to make a long story short, dumating on Monday. Nagantay kami umaga. Walang dumating na ihawan. Wala pa rin dumating. Tapos yun naman, umalis na naman kami to go about our business. Siyempre naman, our life has to go on, no? Hindi kami nabubuhay para mag-antay ng delivery, right? Kami na ngayon bumibili. So, ayun, bigla naman nung isang araw, yun, nag-text sa akin, sinabi na nasiraan na naman, whatever reason. So, nainis na ako. I actually wrote Lazada and said, hindi na bali na lang. Hindi na bali na lang. Tapos how funny, dahil, tsaka yun, yung ka-text ko yung Juan Carlo na driver na yun. Sabi niya, ma'am, dito na kami sa sa area. I think, Tuesday or something. Kasi nanggaling pa ako ng ganun, whatever places sa Pampanga. Wala, ayoko nang makinig sa storya niya. But anyway, sabi niya, nando dito na raw sila sa Ramar. Yung pa rin araw na yun, hindi pa rin dumating. Anyway, to make a long story short, yan nga, bad delivery service Lazada. Huwag yun nang gamitin yung Cymex na yan. Ang nakakatawa dyan, today, dumating yung ihawan na yun. Okay? Like what? 1 week after? At, the truth about it is, kinancel ko na yan. Umorder na ako sa Shopee. Right? Ng same. Tapos, kala ko yung dumating kanina yung Shopee. Binayaran ko. Anyway. So, to make a long story short, nakuha ko yung product na yun. Pero, na-cancel ko naman yung Shopee. Thank you. Pero, ibig sabihin, hindi ganyan. Lazada, you should check yung mga delivery services niya because this particular person was really, really bad. Okay? Kasi nakita ko yung sa Lazada nung tinatrack ko, nakalagay doon, unsuccessful delivery. Hello? Hindi siya nag-deliver. Okay? Ngayon lang nila dineliver yung aming product. Which is what? July 30 na ngayon. July 19 or 20 ko yun in order. Alright? So, anyway. So, that's my gripe for the day. So, anyway, we're back to the subject, okay? Wrapping up our subject about our being too dependent on technology, right? Of course, it's a fact of life. Nowadays talaga, technology plays such a major role in everybody's lives, di ba? Kasi hodang gamit ito sa internet. But of course, mostly is internet, data, Wi-Fi, technology. Talagang it's very, very necessary nowadays. At saka sabi nga natin siguro hindi tayo makapag-cope up masyado. It helped a lot sa how we coped up with this pandemic situation. Kaya lang of course, it affected a lot of fields, like of course, sa trabaho, sa pag-aaral, sa kabuhayan, right? Have we become dependent on technology? I can say yes. It's true because ako, for one thing, I am guilty of that. I live each day in technology. Yun na nga, yung buhay online really applies to me. My kabuhayan is through online. My work is online, and I'm really totally dependent on the internet and my connectivity. Pero, ang cons naman yan is yung nga, if in a way, in a bad way, ginagamit mo yung internet or technology. Like yun na nga, yung mga nagiging addict sa technology, hindi na natutulog sa kakalaro, kaka-video game, yan ang masasama. At yung mga cyber criminals, right, na nagkalat sa internet because they have seen and are using technology for their evil and bad means. Kaya gaya nga yan, rampant pa rin ang identity theft, rampant pa rin yung nag, ngayon, kumakalat sa social media, yung mga nagme-message sa inyo na mga kaibigan nyo na all of a sudden, ina-add kayo ulit sa Facebook or hinihingi yung information nyo, cellphone nyo or email, tingnan nyo kung sino humihingi. Sometimes, best friend mo, hinihingi ulit yung information mo kasi hacker yan. Very, very rampant ngayon. Please be careful. Yung mga nagpapadala sa inyo ng messages sa messenger, huwag niyong bubuksan kaagad yung mga yan. Even yung mga news bits na papadala sa inyo, huwag niyong bubuksan kasi yung mga hacker yan ang ginagawa nilang way. These tech-savvy cyber criminals, have found a way to go into your system and then steal your identity, steal your contacts, and then at the same time, yun na nga, mini-message nila yung mga kamag-anak nyo, yung mga contacts nyo, nanghihiram ng pera, or sinasabi, like it happened to my friend, si Chuchay Pagdilaw, which is asawa na yan ng general at ng head ng PNP. Siya yung hinak, nagpadala ng mga messages sa amin, tsaka sa email, sa mga kamag-anak niya, saying that she needs to borrow money. Unang-una, itong taong to hindi kailangan manghiram ng pera. Pero please watch out for those things. The technology ang gamit ng mga tao na to their mean and bad advantage, right? And that is the way nga talaga. Like I always say, beware of it, be aware of it. Make sure that you're making technology work for you, not against you. But in this sense, ibang tao ang gumagamit ng technology to work against us. That's why we have to be mindful. There's so many cyber criminals, so many deviants, yung mga manyakis dyan sa online din na ginagamit yung internet for their vulgar and mga scandalous or mga bad things, yung mga child pornography, mga trafficking or mga cyber sex dyan, yan din gamit technology. Kaya nga, as much as maraming good things na nagagawa ang technology sa buhay natin, yan nga, yung mga masasamang tao ginagamit for bad ways, right? So, we were talking about that sa classroom, di ba? Of course, sa pag-aaral, malaking bagay ang naitulong ng technology. But of course, we talked about all the pitfalls and all the disadvantages din ng distance learning, gamit ang technology, pero yan ang wala tayong choice but then to go through distance learning right now. Marami namang good things, marami. But see, we talked about what are the benefits of technology in the classroom? Iripaso lang natin. The expansion of technology into the education system is often met with concerns about students getting distracted from their work or even cheating on their assignments. Talaga naman, napag-usapan natin yan kasi nga, hindi naman sila nakikita, so ibang gumagawa ng assignment. Pero, even though technology can give these problems new avenues of expression, such concerns greatly overlook yung massive benefits naman that technology can give talaga sa teaching and learning experience. So, okay, isa-isa natin. Anong advantage ng technology sa learning? Student engagement, okay? Classroom technology gives individual students more opportunities to actively engage with their learning material, making lessons more interesting and enjoyable. Okay, for example, you might use a simulations tool to show students, kunyari, yung mga planets, nag-aaral ng planets. Dahil nga because of technology, nagiging mas engaging ngayon yung lesson materials kasi graphics na. Kagaya nga ng sinabi ko yung mga bata, yung mga kindergarten, elementary, nag-i-enjoy sila sa online learning kasi yung mga lesson materials ang ganda may graphics na, gumagalaw na. So just imagine yung pag-aaral ng mga planets ang ganda kasi You can show how planetary systems work. Tapos yung cell division, 3D na, 'di ba? Nung araw tayo book flat lang. So, those things can engage the students better. Pero nga, pero yung ang nahirapan tayo yung ibang materials like yung mga sa college, yung mga, at saka yun na nga yung mga modules, 'di ba? Like sinabi ko, nung may guest ako ng isang araw, yung sa dami, karamihan ng activities or tasks na pinagagawa, yun ang, ano dyan, dapat nating asikasuhin din. But of course, when it comes to student engagement, using technology, yun, pro yun. Because the students can tinker with an interactive modeling tool to see how their interventions affect their designs, or maybe use Google Maps to teach them about the world's continents. Diba? Yun na nga. Pwede natin gamitin yung Google Map, pagturo ng mga geography, right? Videos are also a great way to present more complex concepts to students. At saka gamified na kasi. 'Di ba? Yung aliw ng ang mga bata or mga nag-aaral sa gaming, nagagamit na yan sa education kasi nga gamified na ang learning activities. It can make the traditionally dull task of memorizing math formulas or vocabulary words for far more appealing. Ano ba? Hindi na flat yung textbook mo eh. Graphical na siya, 3D na siya, 'di ba? Gumagalaw na siya. So, yan ang in that way, okay, sa benefits siya ng technology sa classroom, student engagement. Ano pa? Okay? Technology in the classroom can also be used to encourage wider student engagement. Kasi for example, the anonymity of quiz tools and polling software can get otherwise shy students to participate in class-wide activities, di ba? Yung mga mahiyain, mas nakaka-participate sila. Ano pa ang benefits of technology sa classroom? Number 2, personalized learning, all right? Educational technology, also known as EdTech, okay, makes it easier for teachers to cater to their students' various learning styles, thereby fostering a more inclusive learning environment. Diba? Ang ibig sabihin, nako-customize natin ang ating pagtuturo. While the curriculum, syempre, must be fixed, every educator knows that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to pedagogy, okay? The way different students learn, diba? Students learn differently, all right? That's why almost all classroom learning apps allow for individualized learning, all right? Okay? Students can work through the material at their own pace and according to their own needs. This self-paced approach to learning can also free up time for teachers to give one-on-one attention to those classmates that may be struggling the most or merong special needs, okay? So in that manner, technology can personalize the learning, diba? Kasi nga iba-iba ang learning attitude, iba-iba ang learning behavior, okay? Ano pa ang advantage ng technology sa classroom? Well, there's better collaboration, right? Another great benefit of integrating technology into the classroom is that it opens up multiple options for student collaboration. For example, di ba? Video conferencing, di ba? Mga Zoom, mga lahat ng, you have different ways of engaging and collaborating with your colleagues and schoolmates. Video conferencing, tsaka messaging software, let students share and discuss ideas and interact with their instructors. At ngayon nga, dahil dito sa distance learning, mas lalo yung nagagamit. Yung Zoom, yung Skype, yung Google Meets, or messaging softwares like Viber, Messenger, WhatsApp, lahat na yan. Magkakaroon kayo nga ng mga GC, group chats. Natutunan ko yan kay Hendrix GC. Kala mo gift certificate, yung pala group chat. Yun, gumagawa sila ng mga group chat para doon sila mag-meeting or mag-coordinate, or they simply have Zoom classes, right? Wherein they can meet kasi hindi sila makapag-meet face-to-face. Yun. This allows better collaboration between students, right? Instant internet access means classmates can embark upon separate streams of research before bringing their findings back to the group for discussion. Kaya nga, pwede yung mga breakout sessions nila, right? They can form smaller groups within themselves and and meet, virtually, right? Pero of course, no, ah, importante pa rin dyan, of course, yung attitude ng ating mga nag-aaral towards schooling online. Pero yun na nga, pag focused ka, yan, you can really make it work for you in a big way. So, talaga naman, technology in the classroom, yan, better collaboration. What else? I have 6 things to say, okay? Kung ano ang advantage ng technology, benefits of technology in the classroom, okay? Number 4 is preparation for the digital world. Today's school children are what we can call digital natives, all right? They have grown up in a world, wala, all around them is technology. Lumaki ang mga bata na talaga. Yun na nga, yung may mga babies ka. Actually, hindi lang babies. May mga children who are like, what, 15, 16, 17? They have never seen a rotary dial phone. Hindi na nila alam yan, right? So, so but it's okay, right? Because digital natives na ang mga bata ngayon. They have grown up kasi around technology, around gadgets, and are essentially instinctive users of tablets, smartphones, and computers. Such digital literacy will soon be an absolute prerequisite for getting along in the real world. Yun na talaga eh. Dapat na, pero hindi safe to assume na lahat ng tao ay tech savvy, 'di ba? Hindi lahat ng millennial ay magaling sa computer. Dahil meron pa rin ibang hindi. So, as in yung nga, nung nag-transition tayo sa online learning, maraming napag-iwanan ng mga teacher na hindi naman sila tech savvy. Kasi ang alam nilang gawing lesson plan, di ba, handwritten, all. Of course, may computers na naman din by now. Pero hindi lahat magaling gumawa ng PowerPoint or maging interactive or i-gamify yung kanilang lesson materials, right? So it's therefore important to make sure that students aren't deprived of learning how to use technology the right way. That's why nga we have to make sure that they learn to use technology in a good way and advantageous way sa mabuting pamamaraan at mabuting gamit. Hindi dapat, 'di ba, ginagamit ang internet hanggang sa umaga para lang maglaro. Kasi dapat sa pag-aaral or sa pagtatrabaho, yun na nga yung nagiging masama dun. Pag naa-addict na sa kakalaro online, or hindi lang laro actually, di ba? We have research addiction because a lot of people that are dependent on technology or the internet or per se, they spend all hours of the day researching and surfing the net. Kahit na, kaya nga, yung mga nagtatrabaho in between that, nagsasurf pa rin. Kasi addict na talaga sa paghahanap ng information. Sometimes, I'm guilty of that too. Alright? So, ano pa ang benefits ng technology sa classroom? Better accessibility, right? Assistive technology in the classroom consists of a range of software and devices designed to facilitate the education of students with special accessibility requirements or learning disabilities like dyslexia or dyscalculia. A few examples of these type of tools, ito yung mga nakakatulong are electronic worksheets, okay, phonetic spelling software, tsaka talking calculator. See? Yan ang mga nakakatulong sa may mga speech impediment, sa mga special cases, right? There are already talking calculators. Grabe ang advent of technology eh. Di ba yung mga Google Glasses, mga ganyan. Sabi nga nila, after a while, hindi ka na kailangan magsalita. Pag nilagay ka na ng microchip sa utak, iisipin mo palang magagawa na, right? How funny. But anyway, ano pa ang benefit sa classroom? Automation. Using technology in the classroom is also one of the surest ways to reduce the volume of repetitive, tedious tasks na nakakapagod that you have to undertake as a teacher. Really. Educational technology tools or EdTech can save you tons of time and energy by automating either in full or in part, day-to-day activities like attendance checking and performance monitoring. Ayun naman talaga. Pagka ang classroom naging automated na, yung teacher hindi na masyado talagang pagod kasi panay app na lang, pindot-pindot na lang. Swipe, pindot na lang ang mga teacher. Right? Tapos pagturo, click, ayan na nga, andyan ang PowerPoint. Wala ka nang gagawin kasi ipi-play mo lang yung video. Ayun na yung nagtuturo. But anyway, pero, di ba, na-stress pa rin ang mga guru natin tong nakaraang taon because they had to digitalize all their school materials, right? Which actually needed more time para ma-develop. Pero anyway, water under the bridge, like I said, it's already a year and more than a year and a half that we are having this online education and distance learning. And sana naayos na lahat ng mga quirks at mga pagkakamali at mga problems that we encountered last year na naging ginipig ang ating mga anak. Anyway, there are a few ways to integrate technology in the classroom, okay? So what are the ways to incorporate technology into a physical or virtual classroom, okay? Siguro, ibang araw ko na lang i-discuss, okay? Kung paano magiging mas facilitate yung technology sa classrooms. Kasi now, today, Friday, I want to also talk about how it affects different areas of our life. Yun yung sa education. Pero to go into detail pa kung paano mag-work ang technology sa education, that's another day, another episode, right? Daanan na lang natin yun. So ano pa, sino pa ang apektuhan? Yung mga mommies, right? We talked about that. Technology, a lot of moms, I was talking about ways that technology makes it easier for the mom, right? And it's true. Especially for a working mom like me, na may anak ako, pero my whole life I've been working and traveling because and I'm a single mother. I have been a single parent for a long time, but now of course I'm engaged to my handsome, lovable fiance Jenny Lakap, and we're actually together now. We were just planning our wedding that will take place siguro pag nag-isap na ng todo itong pandemic, but okay lang yan. But yeah, so I've been a single parent and working mother for the most part of my son's 19 years life. Kasi everyone complains that technology has made our lives busier, and less engaged. Naman, for all that people, some of the people are complaining about technology and the dangers. I have to be honest. As a mom, technology has really made my life easier and it has facilitated my life. If not for technology, I wouldn't have been able to raise a smart 19-year-old boy na close pa rin sa akin kahit na ang mommy niya. I've spent most of my life traveling and being transient most of the time because of work. But my son, I was able to raise him as a God-fearing individual, and we are very close because nga, thank God for technology, right? There's video calls. Na ang anak ko nga, no matter what part of the world I was at, I would always call him in Skype. He grew up with technology. He grew up around me. Kaya nga Techie Mommy and Techie Son kami. Na-feature pa nga kami kay Corina Sanchez noong June 7, 2012 was it? Or 2013? Sa Balitang K, Techie Mommy and Techie Son. Because my son is also Techie. In fact, he's taking information systems sa Ateneo and already building computers from scratch. Right now, that is actually my son's side hustle. Yan ang sideline ng anak ko. He can build you a computer kasi nga, 'di ba? Pag bibili tayo ng branded computers, ang maintenance niyan, pag nasira, kailangan ibalik natin sa Apple or sa Hewlett Packard or sa HP para ayusin. Pagka ikaw nag-build ng computer, mas madaling palitan yung mga parts because it was built, right? Customized computers. Yan, ginagawa na anak ko. So, kung kailangan nyo ng computers, na powerful computer because you're a designer or something, or you need a gaming computer, my son can build computers. So, message niya lang po ako. Anyway, so yeah, so technology has actually made my life easier and facilitated a lot of things in my life, work-wise and home life. Because yun na nga, na-monitor ko yung anak ko, kahit na nasan ako, kasi nga nagfa-FaceTime kami, nagsa-Skype. Sasabihin ko talaga, there was a time I was in Europe, so I would tell him, bago ka pumasok sa school, I will call you na because gising na si mommy. And like clockwork, or he would call me Skype when I was in America. Pag yung anak ko nagbe-breakfast, tatawagin sa akin every day. So we would talk. Yun na nga yung mga ginagawa ko at sinasabi ko sa column ko noon sa Manila Bulletin, as Techie Mommy, I make technology work for you, and it's possible to be a good mother even though you're a working mother that is transient and traveling because of the mode of communication na pwede mong gamitin, which is like cellphone or laptop. Yun na nga, ang internet. I was able to do that for 19 years, raising my son remotely. Of course, may yaya kami, si Yaya Saning, Susana Publico, hello. That was, of course, and my dad was always there for my son. My dad, God rest his beautiful soul. My son grew up, nandiyan ang Yaya at saka si daddy. Pero, mommy was in constant contact, right? Through technology, right? That's why it has really made my life easier, technology. And I don't know how I could have survived being a working single parent mom and raising my child if not for technology. All right. When I think about back at the things my mom had to go through for us, 6 children, ako nga isa lang, di ba hirap na? I can't just be but in awe of how our parents raised us, right? If you ask me, di ba, kung ako tatanungin, ang technology talaga ay nakakatulong sa mga parents, okay? Yun na nga yung inano natin kahapon. Paano nakakatulong, right? Yun na nga yung sinabi ko. Planning parties, right? Especially ngayon, di ba? And also PTA meetings, di ba? Doon sa nung araw, meetings were held once a month. Tsaka attended by en masse by well-dressed, basta well-dressed mga mommies. Pagandahan yung mga mami, mga magulang. Titingnan ko anong mga bihis, anong mga gamit na bag, para ganun yung mga meeting noon. Dues were collected, okay? Parliamentary procedure was followed, and homemade refreshments were served, diba? Meetings were filled to capacity because if you missed one, you had no idea what was happening in the school. How else would you find out about it, right? I mean, naalala ko tuloy kami ni Rufa. We would go to the PTC meetings of her children, and for many years, that was for 15 years or so, and we would attend parent meetings at yun na nga talaga may mga pagkain, refreshments, ganun noon ang PTA meetings. But now, we can also, ang mga magulang ngayon, nowadays, meron na rin mga group chat, may mga Viber group ang mga parents where we can talk also, and of course now Zoom. We don't have to be physically there kasi nga distance learning. So napapacilitate talaga ng technology lahat yan. O ano pa, pati pa, grocery shopping nakakatulong right na, especially ngayon sa pandemic. We don't have to physically go to the market or to the grocery because pwede ka nang magpa-grocery shopping at magpa-deliver. Hi, Jake! I know, sobrang lakas na, ngayon lang huminto ang ulan dito sa Pampanga. Ngayon na 11:30 na ng umaga. But it's been raining cats and dogs literally since yesterday. So I was worried for my family in Marikina. Sa inyo, Jake, sa Tarlac, nagbabaha ba dyan, Jake? Sana hindi, no? But anyway, ito pinag-uusapan pa rin natin kung paano bumuti or naging na-facilitate ang buhay ko bilang nanay ng technology, right? So, Pangasinan, malakas ang ulan. O, dito rin sa Pampanga ngayon lang huminto. Pero buti hindi nagbabaha. Very good, Jake. Alright? So, Jake, pag mapapapunta ka sa Pampanga, mag-message ka sa akin, Baka sakaling isang araw pwede tayong mag-meet for coffee. sa isang open air na place, right? Pero kasi, ano pa dito, sa amin dito sa Pampanga, ano kami, modified GCQ. Ang Pampanga nga, di ba, close to normal ang ano dito, ang restrictions dito. Kaya lang, di ba, hindi pa rin tayo pwedeng maging complacent because mas nakakahawa tong bagong variant. Alright? So anyway, so yun, grocery shopping, nakafacilitate. The workday, okay, okay, kasi yun nga, yung pag-grocery noon, ang mga nanay, 'di ba? Very treat na para sa atin pag nag-grocery ang mami natin, sumasama yung mga anak, right? Kailangan dala-dala yung mga bata kasi walang mag-aalaga, lalo na sa mga walang yaya. Pero now, pwede ka na dyan mag-sitting pretty kasi o-order ka na lang, di ba? Ang mga mami pwedeng pa-relax because you can just wait for the delivery person. You can just wait for Grab. You can just wait for, ayan, Lazada at mga Shopee. You know? Tapos pa yung workday, okay? Back in the day, in the old school then, my mom went to a job and stayed there all day. Because my mom was a teacher, okay? Of course, she wore grown-up clothes, got to use her real name instead of hearing a chorus of moms and functioned all day in her professional role with minimal interruptions. She had a lunch break, actually got a paycheck, and was respected in her field. She was a teacher. Now, I get to work from the comfort of my home in whatever I want to wear. Of course, itong taas, nakabihis ako dahil nakikita. Pero yung mga people nowadays yan, naka-shorts, or whatever, naka-chinelas ka, diba? Ang lunch break, wala. Because I work and eat, sleep from home, lunch breaks are movable or breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever meals, pwede mong iurong. Tsaka yun na nga, my paycheck wise, like I said, I actually have more work now than before the pandemic because everything that I do is virtual and online. I write, of course, I speak, and of course, I teach, and it's all online. And I get a paycheck. Sure, I get a paycheck, but it's not a regular paycheck. Virtual paycheck yung akin, not online banking na. It's transferred to my account. I get paid in pesos and in dollars because uh, global yung trabaho ko, di ba? So, actually yun. Very lucrative working online, but of course at the same time, yun na nga, nawala na yung yung work-home balance kasi I work, eat, sleep from home. Virtually, and at the same time, I'm practically online 24/7, right? So, wala na sa akin yung oras na yan. But yun na nga, the amount of money I earn depends upon how much work I can handle and tackle. So, sometimes there are days na pag meron akong goal na try iset sa sarili ko for a day, yung kikitain ko for the day. Tsaka alam ko kasi yung capacity. Thank you, Lord, for the provision of work. Minsan talaga, I end up telling myself, tama na magpahinga ka naman. Kasi, yun na nga, because I can work 24 hours a day. I have work 24 hours a day that I can have access to. And I can work till my pumuti na yung mata ko sa kakatrabaho. But then, yun na nga, there's a way, of course, to tell yourselves to sit back and relax and smell the coffee, smell the flowers, and relax because yun na nga, salamat sa provision, Lord. And technology ang nakakatulong sa akin, sa aking kabuhayan. Alright? So, but now I get to work at the comfort of my home, yes, and I have the leisure and the luxury to fix my schedule and work when I want to work. Ayan na nga yun. Kasi I'm a freelancer. At the same time, I have my own company that I share with my partners that we do our work virtually. We do trainings online. And I guess I can say that I already have accomplished the freedom to choose when and where I want to work and what I want to do. Thank you for that. And ang technology ang nakatulong sa akin ng malaking bagay. Okay? Ano pa? Okay, ano pa? Paano pa nakatulong sa mga mommy ang technology? Communication. In the old days, our moms didn't have email. They don't text. Wala silang online support groups, walang social media, or an answering machine even. Well, we had answering machine naman. She had to have face-to-face encounters with anyone and everyone in order to get her daily work done. Yan ang mommy of old. She had to people all day long, in addition to being trapped at home with her children. She's still friends with everyone she knew in high school and attends their reunions. Well, ang scenario ngayon, ganito. Okay? I don't have to talk to a single human all day kung ayoko, di ba? With modern technology. Eh noon talagang kailangan ka makapag-usap sa kapitbahay, kailangan ka makapag-usap sa mga parents, kailangan sa trabaho. Now, I don't have to do that if I don't want to. And I can be very selective about who I actually want to talk to as a person na tao. Okay? Thanks to play dates are worked out, di ba? Yung mga play dates ng mga anak natin, pwede natin ayusin through texting, through email. And pwede ka mag-interact sa mga amiga mo or mga ibang magulang. Lahat through text. You don't even have to see them. I attended my high school reunion. Yung mga reunion namin, nasa-set up namin through Facebook groups, right? And we did our Ruby reunion, ng ganyan ako katanda. Inayos namin lahat ito virtually, right? And then the big event came. And it was all done virtually. Nung araw, hindi ganun. Okay? So, that's how it helps, okay? That's how it helps. It's helped the mom. And technology has helped the mother, okay? So, okay. Ano pa? There are different ways also technology can help parents per se, hindi lang mommy. All right? Okay, because you have heard or experienced it yourself how digital devices became such a huge part of our lives. Our cell phone for that matter na lang di ba? Some people cannot live without cell phones anymore. Okay? Some treat them like the resident babysitter. Others use devices as an essential tool of communication. Without these mobile devices kasi, without this technology, we would be handicapped one way or another. Aminin, di ba? Talagang ang mga tao hindi na pwedeng mabuhay yung iba na walang cellphone. Hindi na kaya. Okay? In recent years, the problem of having children glued to the screen is a common one. Di ba? Yung hindi natin maalis. Nung araw, hindi natin maalis yung mga anak natin manood ng TV. Till it became the world of computers. Hindi mo sila matanggal sa computers. Eh ngayon, yung mas maliliit na bata, tablet, cellphone, di ba? Yan ang ginagawa. Talagang pag hindi binigay ng mami yung cellphone, magwawala yung baby. Kasi nga, doon na natin sinanay sa ganong orientation ng mga anak natin ngayon. Tablet, cellphone, o ginakuha yung cellphone ni mami para maglaro. Because ayaw mong maingay anak mo, ayaw iiyak. Babatuhan mo ng cellphone para tumahimik. Hindi na deding nilalagay sa bibig eh. Gadget nang inaabot sa baby, right? Or sa mga toddlers. Excessive screen time, tandaan nyo, can decrease motivation, concentration, and damage mental health. So, wag masyado naman please. Ako, I'm guilty na my son grew up around technology. Techie mami nga kasi, di ba? Mommy reviewed gadgets, mommy reviewed games, mommy reviewed toys. And so, my son grew up around that. He was tinkering with with his own cell phone when he was 7. Okay? Ang anak ko, pag uwi ko, binuksan yung cellphone. Gusto daw niya makita kung saan nilalagay yung memory card. Oh my God. Because nga, there were a lot of gadgets around us, My son grew up, we even had the very first Apple phone in the Philippines. I even have it. Okay, nireview ko yan. But anyway, so please, curtail niya yung oras that your children spend on the computer. Okay? In the study of 50 nations, British children were found to be getting the worst sleep. Really? Bakit kaya? This problem seemed more common in affluent countries, tama, sa mga mas mayayamang country, because technology is more likely to be more advanced, tsaka faster, and allowed in the bedroom. Apart from poor moods and irritability, kasi yung mga nakaka-afford ang mga anak nila, ang computer nasa sarili nilang kwarto. Kaya hindi mo na nakikita. Parang anak ko, tumitira na sila dun sa kwarto nila, kasama ng computer nila. Oh my gosh. Kaya yun ang dapat nating i-watch out for. This problem seemed more common doon nga sa mga nakaka-afford. Okay? Apart from poor moods and irritability, excessive screen time can decrease motivation, concentration, and damage mental health. In a tech-saturated world, avoidance is not the remedy, okay? Children of every age group partake in screen time, all right? lalo na distance learning or online learning, whether passive or interactive. While technology can be a major distraction from essential activities like family time, yun na nga, nagkikita na lang kami sa lunch at saka dinner. Kagaya ng mga kasama ko sa bahay. Of course, bakasyon ngayon ang aming mga anak from school. Jenny and I, and Jenny has a food business which entails him to work from home too. Ngayon nga, nagpe-prepare na siya ng mga orders namin ng sisig for this weekend. Sisig tsaka lumpiang Shanghai. My partner is an excellent cook. I will not say he's a chef because technical na naman ako na ang chef ay yung mga nag-aral ng culinary, right? Well, my husband-to-be is a very good cook. At yun na nga, pinaprepare na, we both work from home, pinaprepare na niya yung mga order namin for this weekend na sisig, no? So, yung mga nasa Pampanga dyan, mag-message kayo sa akin, kung dito kayo sa around the area ng San Fernando, starting every weekend, nagde-deliver ba tayo, maybe? Hindi pa. Okay? Pero eventually, we will be delivering around the San Fernando area. But then he makes the best sisig that you can ever imagine. All right? So, hinahanda na po namin yan. So, yan, technology pa rin ang katulong dyan kasi we are selling it online. All right? So, going back ngayon sa paggamit ng mga anak natin ng computers, i-monitor natin yan kasi talaga screen time, excessive screen time talaga decreases motivation, concentration, tsaka nakakadamage na ng mental health para sa mga nag-aaral nating anak. Okay? Alright? Okay, so a recent survey naman by Intel Security suggests that a quarter of parents worldwide use technology to monitor kids' online activities. Totoo yun. If you're one concerned parent, how about using technology to your advantage? Instead of yelling or resorting to empty threats, we could restrict device usage with a swipe and a click. All right? So, regarding parenting and technology, okay, I can extensively talk about that pa, right? But anyway, teka muna, tingnan ko kung mag-grab ko lang to, ha? I'm sorry because I didn't have time to prepare for this. But we can tackle that, that issue about technology and parenting also separately kung hindi natin matapos today kasi masyadong marami pa tayong pwedeng pag-usapan. But, okay, let me just see if I can just, hold on, okay? Kasi ito yan the parents, di ba? Parents can use technology to empower themselves, alright? Sige na nga, kukunin ko na to. Can you just please bear with me, alright? As I get this graphic, alright? To show you lang, but at the same time, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Ano ba to? Bakit gano'n? Bear with me, bear with me.
Deliver na. Pag nakabili na ako ng motor, lumilipad pa yung motor sa bill.
Okay. So, we will have delivery daw soon, okay?
Kasi lumilipad pa yung motor.
But, actually, more than a motorcycle, I think we just need something to deliver it with. I think mas mabuti yung mas maraming malalagay. But anyway, so yeah. So, I was talking about how technology can help the parents, okay? Because I don't think we'll have time enough to tackle all the subject matter, right? Teka lang. Alright. Hold on. Let me see if I can put it here, huh? Sorry. Anyway, I'll just let's just continue talking about overviews first because I don't think I will have enough time to breeze through all of these things about technology and the empowering parents. Okay, but anyway, let me just put this thing here to prepare for our next. Okay, hold on. Tech parents. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just show you I can do it. Sorry. Let me see. Let me just get it. Where is it? I'm just gonna show you. Back. Tech parents. Sorry. Oops. Kumanta tuloy. Where is it? Well, it's not here. Sorry. Anyway, I'll just talk about that another time. Because right now, these questions, right? Is technology, are we too dependent on on computers and technology? Yes, we are. But anyway, kasi I'll talk about ways that technology can help parents. Patuloy po natin yung pag-uusapan hanggang sa Lunes kasi marami pang dapat pag-usapan po eh. Okay? I will talk to you about how technology can help the parents and empower the parents, right? Like I said, di ba? In a tech-saturated world, avoidance is not the remedy. Children of every age group kasi partake iba-ibang oras. What we have to do kasi, while technology kasi can be a major distraction from these activities like family time, homework, motor skills development, it can also be used, okay, to create, socialize, and learn. That's right. We ought to use technology as a tool to aid us in monitoring and managing our children's time. Pero like I said, mahirap para sa mga magulang, lalo na sa mga nagde-distance learning, ma-monitor ang mga anak nila all day long. Like ako, yung 19-year-old ko, hindi ko naman pwedeng tumayo ako doon sa likod niya, tinitingnan ko kung hindi siya nag-Netflix or hindi siya nag-games or habang yung teacher or yung canned lecture or yung video ng nag-aaral na nagtuturo na teacher is playing. You know, stress sa magulang yon instead of empowering because we have our own work to do. But of course, we just have to talk to our children to make sure it's an honor system na anak nag-aaral ka, kaya nga kita in-enroll. Kagaya ng mga ibang magulang, nagpapakahirap kakanda kuba para mag-aral mga anak nila. So dapat, lalo na yung mga nag-online learning, na may kasamang extra gastos, please, maawa kayo sa magulang nyo. Kung hindi nyo talaga naman gusto mag-aral ng tama, di wag na lang mag-enroll, di ba? Save naman the parents that grief. But anyway, so yeah, we will talk about how technology can help the parents on Monday. Tutuloy ko po yan. Saka yun yung pinamis ko. Yung list of online job sites, sasabihin ko rin, okay? Ang dami yun kasi. Tungkol sa mga working from home. Hindi lang mga mommies or anybody, mga gustong matuto or makahanap ng trabaho online. Of course, sagutin natin yung tanong, is society too dependent on computers and phones? Technology, of course, has many benefits. But this dependency on phones and computers, of course, we have to admit, has impacted human lives negatively too. Okay? First and foremost, it has led users to be completely engrossed in their devices. Kagaya nga ng kwento ko kahapon, di ba? Sobrang tayo engrossed sa kaka-text, sa kakanood ng Netflix, sa kaka-gaming, sa kaka-chat. Di ba? Lahat ng tao, pag tinignan mo, nakatingin sa phone. Di ba? In fact, there's even a term to describe this. It is called nomophobia. No mobile phone phobia. Okay? Which is when a person has an actual fear of losing or being away from their home. Ang tawag dyan ay nomophobia. No mobile phone phobia. Takot kang mawala ng cellphone. Di ba yung mga iba nga, Diyos ko, maiiwan lang yung cellphone. Hindi na talaga mapakali. Para ka nang hindi buhay sa araw na yon. According to Trend Hunter, 66% of the population suffers from nomophobia today. Alright? The effects of technology, all right? We talked about that, about the effects of technology, inisa-isa natin, right? What does this addiction to technology do to us? Well, even if we are not addicted, technology can have an impact on our mental, physical, and emotional health and well-being. From causing stiff necks to heightened anxiety, technology has seeped through all aspects of our lives. And if not used moderately, diba, technology can really be harmful, despite all the benefits. Ultimately, by making us too dependent on it. Yun lang ang aking caveat emptor dyan. Diba? We use technology. Yes, it's helped us in a big way. But we have to watch out that it doesn't really make us addicts of technology na nagiging cause na ng anxiety, yun na nga, yung panglalabo, strain sa eyes, right? Stiff neck, know when to stop, know when to regulate your use of technology, or kung naapektuhan na kayo in a bad way, okay? It affects the entertainment industry. It affects how we communicate, right? It affects how we are socially, and even the way we travel. So we will talk about that more. Sige, i-extend natin tong about technology till next week kasi wala na tayong oras. Ang dami pang pwedeng pag-usapan, ang dami ko pang gustong sabihin. But right now, okay, of course today, we also breeze through how more of the advantages than the disadvantages. Kasi naman talagang there are more good than harm na nagagawa ang technology. Pero yun na nga, doon sa mga nakikiharm, it can be seriously harmful, right? Yan na nga, which is yung mga cyber criminals, tsaka yung mga cyber addictions that we have to watch out for, which we tackled before, which we can tackle again because it really affects the way we use technology in our lives. So, of course, feel free, please, to field your questions, all right? And through my messenger, through my Facebook, through my email, so that we can address certain things na concerns niyo po. And of course, again, we are already on YouTube. Ang Broad Streamcast Communicators ay nasa YouTube na po. Because immediately after we do our live stream broadcast here on Facebook, we are immediately migrated to YouTube, where you can view past episodes po. Pwede niyong balikan yung mga na-miss niyo na mga talks ko po, or ng aking mga colleagues dito sa Broad Streamcast Communicators. Marami po din kaming bagong players dito sa aming channel, giving informative information or even kasiyahan, because we have entertainment shows also during the weekend where people sing and talk about issues at the same time, be entertained, mag-chill with a little music. Variety show po ang tawag doon. So meron din po kaming ganon. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you to Jake and of course the Lakap family, who are always supportive of my endeavors, whether if it's a regular post on Facebook or my Instagram or my on Twitter, and of course my broadcasts here sa Broad Streamcast Communicators. Salamat po sa mga palaging nandyan to support. And of course my family in Manila, my Bautista family, and my Lakap family here in Pampanga. Maraming salamat sa support nyo. And of course, lalong-lalo na yan si Tita Heidi Lakap, tsaka si Tita Agnes, in the bar si Tita Pri Maniago. Maraming salamat for always watching. And of course, and Tila Jake, at saka, and for Broad Streamcast Communicators for the opportunity. It's been almost a year now that ang bilis kasi ng panahon, but we're still standing. At the same time, we're expanding, right? We're in YouTube, and we're looking to give you better and more information about a lot of things. Maraming salamat po for joining me today, at patuloy po natin pag-uusapan ang technology at ang dependency ng mga tao sa technology and how we can make it work for us, not against us. Of course, this is Jaye Bautista on Buhay Online. Nagsasabing, please, huwag kayong mawawalan ng faith, hope, and love sa inyong buhay, because we have to keep our faith, okay, sa Kanya, na palagi nakatingin at naggagabay sa atin. And of course, we have to have always, when we wake up to a new day, we are always hopeful to a new and brighter day for everyone, considerably all around the world. Okay, marami pa tayong magagawa sa buhay, marami pa tayong new tomorrows to look forward to. And of course, love for everyone. Always put love in your heart, and of course, with our good Lord at the center of our lives, nothing can go wrong. And if things go wrong that you feel, there's still a way that it will work for good in the end. Thank you very much, at magkita-kita po tayo ulit sa Monday na po. Dahil weekend na, hanggang Friday lang po tayo. Maraming salamat!
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.